Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a KFC bucket house. Because whether you want to admit it or not, you've always wanted to live inside a greasy bucket of fried chicken. In this tutorial, not only will I show you how to make the entire outside of the build, but we have designed an entire inside for you as well. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin by placing 2 white concrete in a row on the ground. 1, 2. To the right of this, dig in the ground, place an oak plank with an oak door on top. This is the entrance. Right of this, place 2 white concrete, 1, 2, and then take this view, it's just a little bit easier I think, and place 2 white concrete back and to the right diagonally. 1, 2. Extend backwards by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 2 back left diagonals, 1, 2. Extend left by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 2 front left diagonals, 1, 2, and extend forwards by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then join all the way back to where we first started with a diagonally placed white concrete. Next, we are going to remove all of the grass block inside of our circle and replace all of it with oak planks. Next, we want to add an additional layer of white concrete on top of our circle. Next, we want to extend each one of these single rows of white concrete up by 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We then want to place red concrete along the outsides of those rows of white concrete, like this. We then want to extend those rows of red concrete 1 row inwards all the way around the bucket. Then we simply want to fill in between all of the rows of red concrete with white concrete. And then we are going to place an additional row of white concrete on top of the bucket, all the way around, and then we want to extend that row outwards so that we overhang the lower part of the bucket by 1 row. We also want to make sure that the blocks do not connect together in the corners, so it should look like this, but we don't want them to connect directly, so this is the effect that we are looking for. Next, we are going to head inside of our house and add a second floor by leaving a gap of 1, 2, 3, and here placing a row of oak planks that just covers up all of the empty space above us. Next, we are also going to fill the very top of the bucket in using oak planks. Now, let's finally add the chicken. The chicken is made using a mixture of orange terracotta, orange concrete powder, and orange concrete. The way that we are going to do this is by placing this repeatable shape. We start off with a square like this, we extend it one row upwards, and then we extend the base all the way out around the side, like this. It kind of looks like a scoop of ice cream. So from here, we can keep repeating this shape, and I'm going to do it right here, for example, until we have filled pretty much all of the orange, or rather, the oak planks in. So we just want to cover up everything underneath using our mixture of materials. And it doesn't really matter if you don't stick to this shape precisely, because all of the chicken would theoretically be stacked on top of each other anyway, and it'd make like a really messy shape. So it doesn't matter as long as, there we go, we filled in all of that oak planks. So now we're kind of left with this, which is fine, but we want to make it a little bit more appealing looking. So we can, on top of these blocks, add different colours of orange, and we can alter this anytime we like. We don't have to get this right on the first time. We can keep adding our orange like this, and we can increase the size of the stack of the bucket in different places. So again, like, you don't have to worry too much about making sure that the perfect material is next to the perfect orange. Like, it doesn't matter if we repeat ourselves a little bit, but I think that that's actually looking not too bad at all. And maybe we'll swap out some of these orange concretes here for like an orange terracotta here and a powder here, and maybe here, for instance, we'll add like another an orange concrete and a terracotta here, just to shift up these shades of the orange. And that's actually not looking too bad whatsoever. And let's just have a little look around. So everywhere that we see too much of the same colour, we'll just break it up a little bit. And once again, you don't have to be too specific about this. Like, as long as it looks good to you, everything's fine. And that's looking pretty good to me. I don't think that that is too bad in the slightest. So now that we have the chicken, we just have to make some banners. First of all, we are going to write out KFC in white banners with black letters. So throw down the loom, open it up, place a white banner in there with black dye, and apply the Pale Dexter pattern, followed by Bend, and Bend Sinister. That's K. Next is F. So Pale Dexter, Chief, and then Fess, and then lastly C. Chief, Base, and then Pale Dexter. So these are the letters that we can use to make KFC, but we also want to make an additional banner by placing our last white banner in there with red dye and applying the Pally pattern. So now that we've done that, we can apply our branding to here. We place K, F, C, just leaving a gap of 1 above the door. With the entire outside of the KFC bucket made, we can now head inside and work on the interior. First of all, we are going to add extra rows of white concrete alongside each one of the 4 corners to cover up these pesky red concretes. We just want to have nice white walls like this. On the right side of the bucket is a kitchen. We'll place a cauldron here, tripwire hook here, furnace here, red concrete here. Above this, 2 spruce trapdoors with a brewing stand here, flower pot here. Above the cauldron, we will place a mangrove stairs. Here, we will place 2 blocks of iron stacked on top of each other with stone buttons in front. On the right side here, a bunch of shelves made using chiseled bookshelves. A chest here by the door with a tripwire hook above it. An armor stand here. Against this wall, we will stack 2 rows of 3 red concrete, and we will also place some red and white carpet in front of the kitchen area. On either side of this table, we will place smooth quartz stairs, like this. Along the table, the banner that we made previously. A flower pot here. Item frames either side. You can even stack more of these if you like. You could maybe even add a flower or plant into one of these. We are then going to stack a lantern here. And I like these paintings. Not that one. Hang on. We might have to just swap that. There we go. I like these paintings because they're kind of the same color scheme-ish as the house. So let's just replace this. Perfect. Next, we are going to place a set of ladders extending all the way up into the next floor. And either side of the ladders will have a glazed white terracotta with an oak leaf on top. And here a decorated pot, flower pot inside, and a fern inside of that. And then that allows us to move up into the second floor. First of all, we are going to remove this row of white concrete. And then we will place 2 spruce trapdoors here. And then we will place 3 spruce trapdoors to the right of this that extend from the floor to the ceiling. Chiseled bookshelves here. A painting here. Rail here. Stone button here. We have to replace this white concrete with an oak plank. Smooth stone stair here. Wastebasket here. And then on this opposite wall, we will once again remove the white concrete like this. Then place a double bed here. And then white concrete here. Painting here. A row of white concrete next to the bed. And then we'll extend to the left. 1, 2. Join down. Fill this gap in. And then we also want to extend this block specifically over to the left. And this is where a dividing wall is going to be. So there is going to be an entrance to the bathroom right here, which means we place white concrete here and to the left, just like so. And we can once again create a dividing wall using white concrete like this, leaving this entire side open. So what I'm thinking is we join this white concrete down to the ground, replace these blocks here, and also this white concrete with oak planks. Then we add end rods here, place some banners underneath. We could maybe even use some chiseled bookshelves above this. And then here on this right side, we could have something a little bit more open, like a chest, an armor stand, a tripwire hook above this. And there we go. It's kind of like a nice sort of like walk-in closet. You could even seal this up if you'd like. And whoops, we're falling downstairs. But you could seal this up and then we can walk freely in and out of this. So that's pretty good. Even some chiseled bookshelves as well. And just outside, we'll stick a white glazed terracotta here with an oak leaf on top. We will also add an end rod here with a banner underneath it, kind of like this. Next, let's make the bathroom. First of all, the entrance to the bathroom is actually just here to the right, so we'll remove those blocks, patch these up, head inside, remove these white concretes here, which will allow us to place a cauldron, spruce trapdoor, upside down smooth quartz stairs, tripwire hook, smooth quartz stairs like this, leather here, and then we'll add a little bit of carpet. And if you want, you can kind of have a bath towel like this hanging on the wall, but you may or may not like that. So what I would recommend is adding a door here, here, maybe a 1x1 painting here. That's actually fantastic. Maybe even a little bit of a rug. Now that the doors are nice and symmetrical, maybe just in between them. Kind of like this, looks quite nice. You could extend in front of the doors. I don't know if this is going to be too much. I'll let you guys decide. Maybe just in front of the wall like this. And with that final detail added, the dream is finally complete. We can live inside of our KFC bucket house. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.